Lauren Harrington was only 21 when her life was stolen. She was brilliant, full of promise, full of light, and she believed she was safe. But someone she trusted was hiding a darkness no one saw coming, until it was too late. And worse still, those whose job it was to protect her failed her again and again. Lauren had her whole life ahead of her. She was a rising star, a gentle soul, a friend to so many. And in a cruel twist, someone she fell for turned into her greatest enemy. This is the story of how her trust became a trap, how secrets, lies, and power spiraled into tragedy, and how the system closed its eyes while it happened. Lauren Elise Harrington was born on August 14, 1999, in Spokane, Washington, to her loving parents, Sarah and Martin Harrington. A year later, they moved to a small town in Oregon, where Martin accepted a teaching post. From the moment she could walk, Lauren explored the world, climbing trees, chasing butterflies, racing down hills. She was fearless. She was bold. She was a firecracker in a gentle body. As a child, she loved to read mystery novels and draw strange little sketches of faces, of eyes, of shadows. Her bedroom walls were full of quotes. "Truth is never lost. Courage in darkness. You are worth fighting for." Her parents would often catch her reading late into the night by flashlight. In high school, Lauren's talents blossomed. She was captain of the debate team, won regional art awards, and played the cello. She volunteered at an animal rescue. She tutored peers in math and literature. She had a group of close friends who adored her. To many, she was the safe harbor in their storms. When it came time for college, Lauren accepted a full scholarship to Cascade University in Oregon to study journalism and creative writing. Her dream was to tell stories, give voice to the voiceless, to shine light in dark places. Her parents were ecstatic but also nervous, as any parents are. They reminded her often about safety, trust, boundaries. Her freshman year was rocky, but she held her ground. She joined the campus literary magazine, started contributing to the student newspaper, made a close friend named Mia, and took weekend classes in photography. Her circle was small but precious. She wasn't going to parties. She preferred cozy nights in, deep conversations, wind on the window, moonlight. Ethan showed up one evening at a small campus event, a poetry reading. He was older, charming, soft-spoken, with a profound intensity. He approached Lauren after her reading, told her he loved how she saw the world. He asked her timidly if he could sit with her. She agreed. They spoke for hours about stories, about grief, about dreams. Something clicked. Within days, they began talking nonstop. Lauren's friends noticed. He showered her with compliments, little gifts, constant calls. She was cautious, but she'd always believed in kindness, in giving people the benefit of the doubt. At first, everything felt magical, but slowly the red flags sprouted. Ethan started texting her constantly. If she took more than 5 minutes to reply, he would call. If she was with Mia or anyone else, he'd demand proof. Pictures, notes, constant checking in. If she left campus, he wanted to know exactly where, who she was with, when she'd return. Lauren once told Mia, "I'm not doing anything wrong, but it feels like walking on eggshells sometimes." Mia worried. She and another friend, Jade, tried to intervene quietly. But Lauren defended Ethan. She insisted he had trauma, that he needed reassurance, that she loved him and she believed in him. She wanted to help him heal, she said. Weeks passed. Lauren's grades slipped. She lost weight. She told her parents she was stressed, exhausted. She felt like she was losing herself. But still, she made excuses. She told her family, "I don't want anyone else to hurt him. I know he's fighting demons." Then, mid-semester, Lauren discovered something horrifying. She found a driver's license he had shown her. His name was Everett Moore, and his age, his date of birth. None of it matched. He claimed 28, but that license said 38. She confronted him. He said it was a mistake. He said someone had stolen his identity. He said he had a dark past he never told her, but he loved her. He promised her he was done lying. She wanted to believe him. When she went home for fall break, she could not let it go. She dug further. She found court documents. She found 2 convictions from years ago. One for sexual assault, one for something far worse, criminal coercion of a minor. Her heart stopped. Lauren ran to her mother, sobbing. Together, they decided she would break up with him that day in a public space. Lauren's plan, October 11th, at a campus coffee shop where people would be around. But Ethan also had her car. He claimed he'd return it after their meeting. She agreed, terrified, but determined. That morning, she texted Jade, "I'm meeting him. If I don't respond in 30 minutes, call the police." She left her drink orders, her tasks, everything. She walked in, saw his silhouette across the room. Her heart pounded. She sat. She spoke her truth. She tried to exit. He blocked her. He pulled her phone. He tried to force her to stay. She squeezed free, left the coffee shop trembling. She got a message later. "You can't just walk away." Another, "Give me your keys." Days later, Lauren began receiving harassing texts from unknown numbers. "You broke me. You'll pay. Return the car." One message, "Go ahead and end it. I'll make sure there is no tomorrow." She showed them to Mia. They screamed when they read them. Jade tried contacting campus security. She emailed administrators. She pleaded, "Please protect her." Campus security responded, but barely. "We'll monitor. We'll call her." But they never took concrete steps. They said no prior threats, no weapon. They reassured her she was safe. They offered to escort her to her car. She declined. Too many eyes. She didn't want to make a scene. Then, on October 14th, Lauren texted Mia, "I'm scared. I feel like someone's watching." She sent a voice note. Her voice trembled. She said she heard footsteps outside her apartment late at night. She could hear a vehicle packing up. She felt helpless. That same night, she was found dead in her apartment. She had been strangled, her phone smashed, her room ransacked, her windows slightly open, signs of forced entry, no forced lock on the door. Maybe she let someone in. Maybe she trusted one last time. The police called it a homicide, but their investigation was sluggish. They said they had no suspects. They said motive unclear. They said evidence under review. They interviewed friends. They looked at Ethan, Everett Moore, but he had vanished. His apartment cleaned out, his phone inactive, his online presence deleted. But Lauren's parents refused to let the case die. They hired private investigators, pushed media attention, pleaded for justice. They demanded to know, how could she fall through the cracks? How could a man with a criminal record be so easily embedded into her life? As the story gained traction, more voices came forward. Neighbors reported seeing a dark sedan parked nearby at odd hours. A security camera across the street recorded a figure dragging something late one night. A witness said they saw a man matching Everett's description near her building. Another said he smelled gasoline near an entryway before the break-in. In court documents later, the prosecution would argue Everett had meticulously manipulated Lauren, isolating her, controlling her, coercing her into dangerous situations. He had access to her home. He had predicted her moves. He felt entitled to her. And when she tried to leave, that was the moment he decided to end her life. But here's the twist. Some pieces remain missing. The murder weapon was never found. The CCTV footage had gaps. The crime scene was contaminated. Some evidence vanished. And to this day, those final moments of Lauren's life remain shrouded in darkness. Yet her legacy shines brighter than ever. The Lauren Harrington Foundation now sponsors campus safety programs, dating violence awareness, and funding for victim support services. Her friends and family speak at universities, at public events, demanding change.